welcome to Liquid Lunch. It's me, Hugh. Sandra's not here today, but she'll be here later. But she's not here right now for the show. And but we're starting the show today with Jake Ryle, witnessinsanity.net. And Jake, you took the Johnny Carson desk, and I'm sitting here on the couch.
Yeah, pretty much. I made him disappear, reappear there, and then I, poof, appeared right here. So, yeah, it's fun.
It's like magic.
Yeah, in fact, I found a wallet outside before I came in, and I noticed for some reason this light's on fire. But, God damn it.
I hope that's not the money burning.
Actually, I think it is. In fact, my money is probably screwed. If you see, you see how disgusting that is? Like, it's, you know what? You know, I know you can smell that too, right? You know what? Yeah. The thing is, though, I like cash, but I prefer credit. I'll show you what I mean. You take it like this. You go out to the cameras right there. 1, 2, shaking. It's actually a Visa. I'll put that away, and that's safe in my wallet, in which I will keep. Yeah, I collect wallets for a living. That's what I do.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
So you're an illusionist?
Yes, I'm an illusionist. In some ways, I'm an actor, and I basically consider myself an artist who paints with many different brushes, and I like to just create things and evolve, and I guess that's pretty much what I do. I'm in different areas of the entertainment field.
So it's interesting because, we were just talking about, like, you're from Etobicoke and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
How did you become interested in is it magic, can we say, or doing illusions and that sort of thing? Like, what was?
Yeah, it all started, and not many people know this, but I was actually an aspiring filmmaker when I was about 10 years old.
Yeah. And
I loved Steven Spielberg's work, like Jurassic Park, Jaws, all those different movies, and I always had a fascination of recreating those movies, but I always wanted to bring it to life. And everyone was like, "What?" I'm like,
What does that mean? They're pretty life,
Well, I mean, like in the real world, not in the cinema, right? So I kept on thinking, how do I do that? So when I was 14 years old, my grandfather pointed out a magic special on TV or something like that. And when I saw the clip of whoever it was, it blew me away. And I'm like, it's in front of a live audience, and he did this miracle that looks like a special effect. So it bugged me all night. And I'm like, I gotta figure this out. So I go on YouTube, and then that's when everything came pouring down on my lap, and I'm just like, you know what? This is it. So that's what got me into it, basically, and I just started from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember who that?
It was either David Blaine or Chris Angel or something like that. One of the two guys I saw on TV, but whatever they did, they blew me away, and I just. I was intrigued, so yeah. And it was really the way the magic was delivered, too, because, if you do a trick, right? For example, if you take a ball like this, you see that ball over there. If you take a ball and you just say, watch carefully, right? Take it, put in your hand, and disappears like that. Really, and you didn't even react right there, and I'm glad you didn't, because I didn't even do my best job, quite frankly. But really, the thing is, that right there would be a magic trick. But basically, what I saw on TV was, for example, with this illusion, if you take the ball, put it in your hand, and say, watch carefully, it didn't work. People think, okay, right? You do it again, right? It didn't work. Now, people are thinking, okay, this guy is full of BS, right? At this point, you take it again, and you go, watch carefully, I can really do it. Bam. Just like that. And the fact that I had a build-up there is what I saw on TV. I saw the build-up, and that's what really intrigued me, because I noticed that the presentation was behind it, and I was just, wow. So.
Wow. Well, it's interesting because, are you familiar with Doug Henny?
Oh yeah, Doug Henny. He was one of the first guys that actually brought it
back.
He uplifted magic into the popular culture.
Yeah.
From the beginning. Yeah.
He was the guy.
Right?
And he was Canadian too, right?
Yeah, curly hair. Yeah, reminded me of my dad was younger. Geez, my dad had all the hair down, the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I seen all his specials, and like, my world of magic. I love that stuff. It was just intriguing. Yeah.
Well, he was the guy that said, "I'm not a magician. He's making illusions." Right? That was his
exactly.
thing, right?
And he always said too. One thing, I don't remember exactly the line, but he always said that magic is not real. It's the illusion that you see and you perceive to be magic, but the feeling you get is the magic. He always put that into his shows because people actually. He never claimed that he was actually magical. That's why people connected with him, right? Because he did these miracles, and we were like, "Why do you do that? It's not magic. It's an illusion." And people were still like, "Okay, what?"
Yeah.
So his delivery and his way was it was correct,
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, so here you are. So you wanted to bring Star Wars to life, and then you. And I still don't know
I
what
haven't
that
seen
means.
the movie yet. I heard about it. Yeah. Everyone's Facebook photos. Zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
I haven't put up mine yet, but yeah.
So then you got it. After that special, you got the bug just from having the download of all this.
Yeah.
All these possibilities of creating illusions and magic and that sort of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
So then what happened?
After that, essentially what happened was after I got into magic, I spent about 4 years I pretty much had no social life for that matter. I actually stayed in my home, my basement, studying this stuff.
And is this like high school?
Around high school. It's close enough to high school, yeah.
Or earlier.
I was in grade 9, I think it was. It was grade 8 that I finished, and then that summer I got into magic. And then it was grade 9, 10, 11, and a bit of 12 that I actually just studied. And, I became, I swear my mom would walk in my closet and find me sitting, blending in with the animals in there because she thought I was just crazy.
Yeah.
But really, it was me just, I stayed in my room and I studied magic. And then what I did was I used my video editing skills because I was in film, I was aspiring filmmaker at the time. I still am at a bit. But I used my video editing skills and my magic, and I basically created my first web series. And I actually went to my high school, and I helped put together a show called the International Fest. And if you actually go on my YouTube series, it's Jake Ryle Witnessing Insanity, the original web series. I did the craziest things that you could, I pulled quarters out of my eye, blood gushing,
But that was video editing magic, or was that real illusions?
That was me performing, and then I took the footage and I edited it to make it a whole presentation. Basically,
Right.
That's what I did. Yeah, but I pulled things out of my eye. I made bags float. Every kid would run away from me, so I never really had any friends, right? but yeah, that's where it all started, and then from there. I was contacted by film students at, I believe it was Sheridan College, and they wanted to use me as a subject to be a part of a new web series, which was a documentary, and we basically created a second web series, and that crescendoed into a whole platform for me to be introduced to different people at different events that I was performing at. And now I'm working with 2 guys who I've actually met at Halloween Haunts. I don't know if you're aware of that at Canada's Wonderland.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Have you been there before?
Not to the Halloween
You're
thing.
You're scared, aren't you?
Yeah.
I thought so. I figured. Look at his face. He's just completely. Yeah, I can see you're blushing. No, it's. You should come. You should come next time. It's.
I don't know what to dress up as.
Oh, you don't have to dress up at all. In fact, I will
Halloween,
find
though.
you and I will spook you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Because I don't know. No one knows this, but I I was one of the clowns in the Carnival Atmosphere show.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did the. I don't know if I should I do the laugh, or I don't know if I should do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah, should I do it? Should I do it? He's worried.
Yeah, we're on the air here. We just got. Let's not be distracted, but that's okay. Come on in and.
Come on in. There's a new
We'll be
member.
done in
See, I made someone appear out of nowhere, right? Just like
Exactly.
magic, so
Too bad we don't
you
have
you
that
never know what
camera,
you're going to
but-
expect with me,
Yeah.
right?
So.
But
do it.
Do the laugh. Okay, here we go. A little bit.
Do it again.
Do it again? Okay, I really gotta. I gotta get into character here. I gotta zoom in, but I could speak to you. I'm inspired by Heath Ledger's Joker, so that's kind of where it came from. But I would look at you and I'd be like, so how are you today, huh? How are you? Like, if you see me in makeup, though, it sells for sure.
Okay.
So. Yeah, but I actually joined that place 2 years ago, and I met a bunch of talented people. And currently I'm working with a guy, his name is Sean Ramsey. He's worked for City TV, CP24, and his camera work's incredible. And then I met another guy, his name is Issa Nuttall, and he's actually a character in my show. And if you go on my website, you'll actually see a promo video that I have where we introduce each character in the show leading up to the actual showcase. And you see this video clip of him actually walking out of the forest, and he's like this. He looks like a sea creature practically, and he has this like a T-Rex roar. And these two guys, they've helped me with everything so far with the new web series we've had. And whether you like, some guy blowing bubbles and catching a bubble in midair, or even cops chasing aliens, we have it. So if you check out the series,
that's what we want.
That's what you
want.
Cops
chasing aliens.
Cops chasing aliens. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's we have like 7,000 views now. So we got in lots of trouble.
So that's a web series, is it?
It's a web series. Yeah.
With the guys from Seneca, was it, or
no, from Halloween Haunt.
From Halloween Haunt.
Yeah, those two guys. They saw my stuff and they were like, maybe we should collab and everything, and it ended up working out.
So that's kind of your role as an actor there, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Basically my show, I produce the show, I write it, I figure out the illusions and star in it, and my co-producer Sean, he basically figures out how to deliver it, because I'm not the best at that. I know how to perform, do the tricks, but for example, I could take a straw right over here and check it out, make sure it's real, make sure it's good.
Well,
show the camera if you need to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it's real.
It's real? You sure?
Yeah.
It actually dropped from the sky, believe it or not.
Did it?
Yeah. You know why? Because for some reason it wasn't flying up there properly. I had to kind of revise that watch. What I say doesn't make any sense at all, so people are like, what? I'm like, don't worry, I'll explain. 1, 2. And it just sticks to my finger. You see that? Right there?
Whoa.
Just like that. You see that right there? Right? Just sticks to my finger. Cameras can see that, right?
Whoa.
Pretty impressive? No,
yeah.
You know what? I'll do a bit of a better job. If I could take it like this, watch carefully. 1, 2. In that case, I would show Sean this. I would show the people, and they would go, what the hell? And I would say, now guys, how do I deliver this? How do we make a video out of this?
Whoa.
And they take that. There you go. And that's for you, by the way. And they basically figure out how to produce it into an actual episode for the series. So that's how we make videos.
That's a real cool idea. So you're a writer.
Cool. That's just not that cool. It's just a straw, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Flying straw.
Flying straw. That's right.
So you're doing all this stuff, and it involves magic. It involves writing, producing, even, right?
Yeah.
So what's your ultimate goal, do you think?
My ultimate goal, well, basically, my ultimate goal came from, I currently work with Baldini and Rob Testa. They're two magicians in Toronto.
I've heard of Baldini.
Yeah, Baldini. I love you, bro. You know that.
And Rob, too.
In fact, I want to thank those two for this opportunity, because if I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So I have to thank them. So thank you. That's the camera. Yeah. Thank you, guys. If you're watching, you know I love you.
Yeah. Where's Baldini? I thought he was coming here today, but he didn't show up. But anyway, so you're working with those guys?
Yeah, so I work with them in a school program. It's called Spellbinding Science and Magic.
Yeah.
You can visit the website too. It's at spellbinding.ca. And we basically teach kids magic tricks, over 60 tricks, and we basically teach them also the science behind how the tricks work. And they get social skills, confidence, and there's an anti-bully show within it that we have, and that basically is what intrigued me to create something. And so I kind of thought, I have a really cool idea, and it's like there's a bunch of stepping stones along the way, but basically from that program I had this crazy idea with my stuff.
Yeah.
And I told Dave and Rob about it. They really like it, and all I could say is that I had big plans, and if I'm successful with my art, expect the unexpected. It's going to be big. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think that's. I was going to say something else, and now I completely forgot it.
I made his thoughts disappear.
It was.
Oops.
No, here's what it was. I know you're teaching this stuff to kids with the Spellbinding magic show. I think, and I want Baldini to hear this, and Rob, that you guys should take this into the prison system and teach prisoners how to do magic, because I think our prisoners would be a lot happier and better off if they could make things disappear and reappear.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm lost in thoughts right now. I'm like, what do I say? Like it's a bad idea or a good, I don't know what it is. Yeah, no comment. I'll leave it up to them.
See, what's good for kids is good for prisoners.
Yeah, you know, magic connects to everyone on an emotional level. I'll put it that way. Yeah. But yeah, no, you know what? Magic is something that really, it changed my life. And, you know, I tend to make a lot of things disappear that is bad, and a lot of things appear, which is bad, and a lot of things that appear disappear, which is good. So I have my own ways. But, you know, in general, magic is something that, and also I remember, I don't remember what singer said this, but they had a quote. They said, music is the best form of magic. I don't know if it was Led Zeppelin or I don't know who it was, but it's true. When you actually listen to music, it actually gives you that feeling, whether it's the beat, the rhythm, and it motivates you. Magic has the same exact essence, you know what I mean? And that's what really gets people thinking, wow, like that's the feeling you get. So, you know, whoever you perform for, you can go up to anybody in the world, and if they don't speak your language, you can do something little as, hey, look at my finger, you know, something like that, and they would go, what? It connects to them, you know. So that's what I really love about magic. It's that ability to connect to somebody, no matter who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could, if an alien comes and visits the world, you can do a trick, and they'd be like, huh? Like anybody.
Maybe that's something we can export to alien cultures, right? Is magic, because they were talking about exporting music, right? Remember they sent that one probe out, and they put a Chuck Berry record in it. Well, they should have put. Maybe your flaming wallet in there too. We can export, because maybe they don't have magic on those planets.
I don't know. We never know, but hopefully we find out sooner or later.
Okay. All right, Jake. This has been good. Anything else you want to just let people know about? You got any upcoming performances?
Yeah. In fact, I have. I just launched my new web series, and I've actually launched my website this year, and I've actually created my base with my company. But next year, or this coming year, I should say, spring of 2016, expect the unexpected, because we have a live show that's going to be taking place at Toronto Rib Fest, Dundas Square possibly, and it's going to be like a movie in real life. Basically, that's all I can say. Yeah, you're going to see things that you wouldn't expect in a magic show. So I'm really pumped up for it. And on my website, you will see, if you click maybe on the categories, you see TV live. If you click live and you click live act, and you see the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. And you know, people have emailed me and said, "Where did you get this stuff from?" And I'm like, just come and see it. Then you'll see what it's all about.
Well,
so.
Would you let us know, especially if you do it over here at Dundas Square?
Absolutely,
yeah. Come by
I'll wave to the window if you guys can see me. I'll be like, hey, over here, you know, come on by, check it out.
Yeah, we'll even walk the 3-minute walk over there to come and see it.
That's good. Cool spot. Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay,
great.
So people can check it all out. Witnessinsanity.net, right?
Yes, witnessinsanity.net. That's the website. You get everything on there. You get services. You get to see TV appearance, all sorts of things. So it's pretty wild, and it's going to keep growing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So that's Jake Ryle, and that's the website, witnessinsanity.net. So we're going to just take a little break here on Liquid Lunch. Come back. We got more people coming in here on Thursday. It's in December, but it's a beautiful day outside. So we'll be right back here on thatchannel.com.
Great. Thank you so much.
You can feel the rumble.